And it's been an incredible journey to be with you over these 5 days, where on the first day, we took a look at how do you find your target market? What are they really looking for? And we went deep on that. On day two, we created an irresistible offer. What is it that you can provide to somebody to create that transformation that they so desire? On day three, we took a look at how do you market? How do you find your buyers for your program, for your online course, and really kind of step by step, we walked through the various platforms and social media areas, and what do you do to find that ideal prospect for yourself? Day four was all about delivery. Now you've sold, now you have to deliver. And we went through all of those steps on how do you create the program, the online course that you have now sold. And then today is the wrap up. This is where we're going to really take a look at the six-figure focus formula. And I've talked throughout the entire challenge on the importance of staying focused. This is where you often fall apart, is from distraction. You get really, really close to your success or to your goal, and something allows you to become distracted. And whether it's another opportunity, whether you think you should be doing something in social media right now, I'm going to be showing you specifically today the importance of really taking a look at focusing just on your one task. And right now, that one task is going to be to make the cash register ring, and then deliver what it is that you have chosen to provide as that transformation. This is going to be your focus. If you stay focused on this, this is the outcome that you are going to achieve, what I'm about to show you today. And yeah, we're just going to be starting at the top of the hour. Just got a couple more minutes. Welcome to those of you who are just coming in on the Zoom right now. Say hello. Let me know how you're doing. I look forward to definitely hearing things that are going on, especially now, as you can imagine. Just going to open up the chat in here. And for those of you on Facebook, please just leave a comment. I'll be taking a look at that later. Plus, I will, of course, be going through all of that and then continuing this journey on the Facebook page. That's where you can continue to ask questions and things of that nature. Okay, excellent. So just opening the chat, put that over here so I can see it. All righty. Welcome Tracy, Noelle, Tara. Very excited to be showing you this. Welcome, Eileen. As I was mentioning, we're just really going to wrap the whole thing in a bow today, and you're going to see the power of focus. This is what this is all about. When you do not get distracted, when you remain intent on the outcome that you want, that's where you can really see the results that I am about to go through with you. Okay, just we'll give it one more minute here where I can just see others trying to log in right now, and then we are about to begin. Let me know how it's been for you so far. Are you learning anything? Was there any aha moments? Did you come across things that you didn't know before? Really just kind of let me know how it's all been. Welcome, welcome. I can see you all piling on right now. Excited to have you here. And we are about to take the last step of our 5-day journey. And this, to me, is the most exciting. Yes, that as Tara has said, and this, if you go back to the very first class that or day that I did here, I talk about the fact that you overcomplicate. That's simply it's oh I don't want to say it's human nature, but my God, there are so many things you either think you should be doing, or so many things that uh, are are somehow validating themselves as a distraction. Um, and that can be anything. I'll tell you, distractions, COVID-19 right now, quite frankly, is a distraction, right? For most of us, we have to stay in our homes. Whatever is occurring for us right now, it's not business as usual. So therefore, it's a distraction. But guess what? If you apply what I have gone through in these 5 days, and don't let this distract you. Don't let what I'm going to say, housekeeping, all of these other little things, binge watching, anything that social media in a way, right? There's only one reason right now to, kind of be on social media. That's to dig the well before you need your water, and find people that need your transformation, right? Okay, so very good. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. We have a full house here, so I am going to officially begin. Alrighty, so welcome to the final day of our challenge on how to create an online program guaranteed to sell. So over this time, we have found our target market. We have created an offer. We have figured out how to promote and deliver it to them. And now today we are on the final step on how to leverage the asset that we just built and turn it into a 6-figure income stream. Yay! All right, again, thank you for joining me today. I'm all about the COVID connections that are occurring on right now as we practice social distancing. Today, we're going to bring it all together, and I hope that you see the possibilities, especially since the new norm is going to involve you needing to make money online, all right? So if you've missed any of the series, they are available on youtube.com/Tracy Repchuk on my channel. Remember to subscribe so that you get informed when I post new content to it, and I plan on posting a lot. I also have some I will call extra time on my hands. And so all activities are being focused on marketing. I want to remind you as well that this is interactive. So be ready to respond in the comment area if I ask you a question. Now, now that you have done your course, right? This is where we are through the evolution. We're going to assume at this point you have completed your course. I'm about to show you what to do with the content you've created. This is where the afterburners kick in, and you can push your profits through the roof and change your life without ever stepping outside of outside. Quite frankly, if that's the case, right? If we're here for I don't know how long we're going to be in, maybe it's next week we're out, or maybe it's 2 months from now. I have no prediction on that, and so as a result, the only thing I can control and predict is what I do with my time and how I'm going to make sure that I am about to create opportunities to make an income. All right. So here we go. At this point, we have had 2 outcomes. All right. The first is you got paid to build, right? To build your online course. Yay! Which is fantastic. And you have the recordings, which are a money-making asset. So now we're going to take all of this and put it into Hyperdrive. All right, here we go. Your phase 1, I mentioned and alluded to in the beginning, there's actually 5 phases to this. So your phase 1 was your course is recorded and you made around $3,000, right? You found 10 people and they gave you $297 for $3,000. Now I have to assume, you can imagine somebody paying you $297 for your transformation. That would be, honestly, the numbers I am going to be using in all of these scenarios are low, okay? Because I want you very comfortable. I don't want to be blowing up figures for you. So $297 is a very fair price to ask for somebody to spend 8 to 12 weeks with you as you provide them with the transformation that you promised, okay? So now you take a look at this, and your next step is to leverage the course materials in a do-it-yourself program, okay, and in a do-it-with-you program. This is where focus comes in, right? You've done it once, you've got some content, you're going to sell that content again in a do-it-yourself, and you're going to repeat doing it with people again. You're not going to go around and distract yourself with something else thinking, I've done that now. No, this is about rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat. This is your new norm, okay? And I'm going to show you how awesome this new norm can be when you pull out all the extraneous things that you possibly have been doing, okay? So you're going to do the following. You're going to start to reach out to people again, okay? And the goal here is, again, to find about 20 new clients, okay? But remember, we're dealing here with low numbers. So finding 20 people to pay you, to pay you, you know, $297 or $497 is not an outrageous task. Later, I'm going to be showing you how to ask for much more than that. But right now, we're just going to baby step our way through. So how you present this now in the next phase is you're going to offer the, remember, originally it was $297. That was the founding group. We have now moved our pricing up by $200. So we're now $497 to do this program with us. And you're going to sell the done already, which means the do-it-yourself version, for $297. So they get to listen to all the content you just created by themselves, okay? So how you sell this is you offer the $497 to somebody you're speaking with. If that is not in their budget, then you're going to say, well, I'll tell you what, I have a $297 version. It doesn't include me, but you're going to get all the same great content. You'll get your transformation. So you can just go here and buy that. All right. Okay. So who would be happy with any of the above in your life right now as online generated income, as you leveraging now this new norm? Awesome. Good. Okay. Got lots of excitement there. Good. I'm going to add another question to that then. Who thinks, I want you to be, understanding of the transformation you make. Who thinks you can start to reach out to people and offer? Excellent. Good, good. Okay, good. So here's all it takes. Excellent. I love the buy-in. Excellent. And it takes, I'm going to say it, focus. All right. You are going to focus on activities that make the cash register ring. Find your target market, which you practically did. Remember to sell the original course. I had you go into all these social media platforms. I had you join groups. I had you get active, right? At this point now, we are 8 to 12 weeks later, and you shouldn't have dropped that activity. You're nurturing, you're digging the well before you're about to come back to it and get a drink again, okay? So at that moment, you are now going to go get more people from those sources to get in and buy in on your transformation. What you have now, though, is testimonials. You're at a different level. So you are more confident. You're feeling good about the transformation. You've had people be successful. You've got testimonials. You're okay asking for $497 now. You've practically doubled your prices, all right? Now, when you do this, let's take a look at the impact, right? If you repeat just this activity, okay, That will result in $59,000 just for the done with you. And that is assuming we don't ever even raise our price of the 497, which everyone who's gone through my program has ended up around the 997 mark. And it's and generally you will keep your the do it yourself at a nice low price point. You want that drop down price point to be a no-brainer, and when you do that, that's an additional $35,000 for the year from just that one element that you've already done. Then you add your original sale, and here's where you are. That is a simple way to make $100,000. Okay? Who likes that? I mean, really, who can see that if all you did was find 10 people, sell them, deliver, 10 people, sell, deliver, and even better, you find 10 people, you don't even have to deliver. You give them a user ID and password, and they log in and they do the work. Okay? Just lost audio. I like that. Okay. So let me know, guys, if you can hear me. Is everything good? I want to make sure that you're not missing this because I'm about to. No audio? Or you have audio? You're fine? Okay. Great. Okay, good, good. All right. So there's where we are at that point. We're at the $98,000 in your bank in a year. All right. Now, what is it going to take? It's going to take focus. So if you're, and I'm also going to add this for you, if you're worried about technology at all, let's say you're sitting there thinking, oh, I can't do this. I can't build a membership site. I can't build a place to house this. I don't know what to do with the videos. I don't know how do I automate the emails so that I can keep up with volumes like this. If you're worried about technology at all in setting this up, don't. Just hire us to handle that, okay? Yes, I teach you how to do this. But for anybody who needs that extra support, we're here to do that, all right? I can actually be personally there helping you stay focused and on track to make this happen, you know, as part of other programs that we have, okay? Tell me if that makes you feel a little less stressed right now, knowing, hey, you're making money, right? So when you're making money, you should be okay to spend some money. To have somebody like us as part of your team, me and Dave as part of your team, helping you deliver this. Let me know if that makes you feel a little less stressed on handling these kinds of volumes. Very good. Yay. Okay, good. All right, here we go. Now, that is the first two phases, right? So the first phase, and I'm just going to keep going over this so you start to really get this in, is phase one, you sold that original at those original 10 people at $297. Phase two, we're going to continue to repeat, selling the done with you and selling the do it yourself version. Again, there's those two figures. Put in the comment area now, are you willing to coach? Who here is willing to do either group coaching or one-on-one coaching? Because now I'm going to show you, again, I mentioned there's 5 phases. I'm going to show you phase 3 by adding this, what it can do. Excellent. You want to coach? Good, good. Got a bunch of coaches out there. Good. And the reason I bring this up is I've also had people come into the program that say, look, all I want to do is this product thing. I don't want to coach, or I don't want to get into that. I don't want to start taking the responsibility of a single person. And I'm like, no problem. Up the level of phase 1 and 2. Automate, 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 automate. That's how you're going to be able to raise that above. But if you're willing to coach, this actually can lead to some very rapid income on top of what you're doing here. And it's the same focus line. This is why I like it. It's not straying now down another income stream. You're not coming up with different ways to help people. You are staying on that same thread. Okay, good. All right. So for those willing to add coaching, that can lead us to a phase 3. Now, there is 2 ways to kind of do this, all right? The first is by adding kind of a mastermind, what I call a mastermind program, okay? So a mastermind program can be what you want, can be frequent meetings with groups of people. This is group coaching right here. And let's say, all right, you're willing to meet with a group once a month to help keep them focused on whatever it is, right? You're there for a check-in, whatever you're offering, you're willing to meet them once a month for $1,997, $2,000. So you're about to say to people, I'm about to coach you for a year for $2,000, and I'm going to help hold you accountable. We're going to meet every month, and that is an additional $20,000. So I'm going to tell you something here too. $1,997 is very cheap. Okay, so you may start at those prices, or you, if you're already an experienced coach making money, are going to look and say, there's no way in hell I'm going to give that away for $1,997. I'm already $5,000. Perfect. Plug that number in. I told you I'm going to use the smallest numbers that I can think of that will get other people who aren't perhaps experienced yet paying this. Okay, so that's your mastermind. For those of you who know about my Message to Millions mastermind, which is meeting once a month for a year, it's actually $10,000 to get me as your coach for a year. So this is where you can go, right? You know, $10,000 for group coaching, but I'm going to start you off at what I consider almost to be the bare minimum. All right. Next, you can add one-on-one coaching, right? So here, and again, 10 people in a complete year giving you $2,000. And here's how that happens. You're going to get people in your program, right? That when that program starts to end, when that 12 weeks starts to end, they're going to say to you, well, what happens now? Where do I go? And you're going to say, not a problem. I have a one-year coaching program, going to meet once a month, and for that, it's $2,000, and you're going to spend a whole year with me, okay? After they've spent, and this is why that 12 weeks, 8 weeks, whatever time it is important, because that builds know, like, and trust. If they've received an experience from you, if they've received transformation and growth from you, they're going to jump in now to the next level and join you, okay? So that's where you're getting these 10 people. If you're wondering where the heck that's going to come from, it's already a part and parcel of the cycle that you're doing right now. We're not straying. Our focus remains the same. Then we offer one-on-one coaching. And often what happens from this is you will get people that join you now on this journey, and they're going to say, you know what? I really need you one-on-one. I just want to buy your time. I just want to kind of have you either do it for me, do it with me, or I can either schedule appointments when I want, or, you know, whatever. I don't want to wait this amount of time to be able to ask you questions. That's where one-on-one coaching comes in, and there will be almost percent-wise, kind of 1 out of 10 that want a relationship like this with you. They're not willing to wait. They want to grow their business rapidly. They're going to pay for one-on-one coaching, right? So here we go. All I'm saying to you is, from the tons of people now you've encountered, the people that have been through your program, new people that didn't buy your program, but want in on the one-on-one coaching, I'm saying out of all of that, you're going to sell 5. 5 is the lowest number I could think of that you could accomplish. And And I'm also saying at a ridiculously low price of $4,997. Okay. So if you want me for a day, for example, I'm $5,000. You want me to come and do a VIP day with you, it's $5,000. So you can see the one-on-one coaching from you, and you set what that is. Okay, you set the calls it includes, the terms, the frequency, whatever you want. All right, this is for you to create the relationship you're willing to give for somebody, and for a $5,000. It's really what I want you to do. I want to take you that. I want you to take that price, and I want you to say, what am I willing to do one-on-one with somebody for $5,000? All right, and don't do too much. Do not kill yourself on this. You don't make yourself available 24/7. You have normal office hours. All right. I don't want this to become overwhelming. And I know a lot of first-time coaches do that. Oh, you can call me anytime, 24/7. I'm going to be available for you. I want you to set parameters very early, all right, which means you have office hours. If you happen to reply after a normal work day, then I want them to consider that a gift, not an expectation. So you want to set up your coaching program very wisely in the beginning. But you can see from just selling 5 people at a $5,000 coaching program and 10, this is for the whole year, that's an additional $44,000. And again, I want to stress, I'm using really small numbers here. And your mastermind can start to be higher, your one-on-one coaching can start to be higher or more frequent, right? I actually have a coaching program that's very specific called Quantum Leap Business. And it's $5,000 for, for a 3-month term with me, right? So you can see if you start to move to that type of thing, right now, let's say this was for a year with you or however you set it up. At my program, I could end up, if people are being successful, they're going to continue to renew with a $20,000 client from a one-on-one coaching program. That's where you could go. You can see how this repeats and multiplies by 4. If as I do, I charge this quarterly. So every 3 months. So again, I'm giving you the smallest numbers I can to let you know, quite frankly, how easy it can be to structure your company properly with focus on very specific tasks and come up with income like this. All right. So I want you to put in the comments, who here feels they could get 5 people willing to pay, even you set the parameters, willing to pay for your transformation in a one-on-one environment for $5,000. Who here feels they're worth $5,000? I just want to get that because I need you to understand that every single person on this call should be saying yes. And if you're not saying yes, then there's either an issue with your mindset, there is an issue with the program, you think somehow it's not worth it, or your time's not worth it, or you don't add value. So we have to back that up and find out what on earth is making you think that you don't add that amount of value. The other one you want to watch is a limiting belief that goes, wow, the COVID-19 is making everybody poor, right? Or something to that effect, and therefore people aren't going to be spending. Everyone's going to be saving. I can tell you right now, spending is going on. People are buying something, they always are. And if they have a need or a pain, and you can solve that need or pain, that's it. They're going to buy it. And if not from you, they will find somebody to buy it from, okay? And that is exactly correct. Noelle said you need the right program. You 100% do. It all really comes from the structure of your original offer, and then of what does your one-on-one program look like, and what does your group coaching look like, and what's the transformation you provide that people are willing to pay this for you, okay? All right. See you. Watch the replay, Tracy. Yes, I can charge 17. Brilliant. Michaela's on there saying exactly where these figures truly should be. She charges $17,000 for a 1-year one-on-one coaching program. And I am the same. Okay. Same type of thing. It's 18,000 kind of 500 from me, or around the $20,000 mark. And that's why I'm showing you these lovely low numbers that you can consume right now, and really start to see the viability. As you can see, when you start to move to, I'm going to just round this up to a $20,000 program, to make 100K, you just need to sell 5. That's it, right? And so your entire focus should be selling 5 people on a 20 grand program. That's where your effort and energy should lie. If it's getting distracted with 1,000 other things, then you might not meet those objectives like you should. And that's where you start to examine, how am I spending my time? What am I doing? Things of that nature, right? And then I'm going to ask the other question, who here thinks they can sell something for 2 grand in a group coaching program? And again, everybody, I'm hoping all of you come on and say, okay, I can do 2 grand. All right. Good, good. Very good. Okay, good. So that's the next point there. So here we go. So there it is. When you bring it all together, that's as complicated, quite frankly, as it needs to be, right? Phase 1, you sell $3,000, 10 people at $297. Phase 2, you repeat this program at $497 with you, and then you offer the do-it-yourself, I'll call it a drop down, to the $297, okay, and you're looking at income like that. To me, it's actually easier when you're going to add a phase 3 or you're willing to do coaching. You can lower the number on your program sales if you want, and up the number on your mastermind and your group coaching, and it actually starts to work out, right? Like instead of getting 10 people for your mastermind, if you don't feel like redoing the group program as frequently, then don't. Then just know you have to sell 2 people at your mastermind level practically to make up for the 10 that you would have sold in your group program. The phase 3, I'll call it almost jump, an introduction, actually makes life easier as well. The more you can get into a mastermind group program, group coaching program, the easier your day is as well. Okay. All righty. So that is the entire formula and what it looks like. And that's just 3 phases. There are 2 others, but I don't want to get into all of that detail right now. But I can tell you by adding those, it again makes selling much easier. Because 1 is adding live events, which yes, we aren't able to do right now, but live events can produce 6 figures. The other is streamlining all of this, right? And again, something that we can help you with, or in the program in YMDD, you get all of the details and instructions on how to do this yourself. Alrighty, so very, very good. Okay, so that's really what I'm revealing in the 6-figure formula. And it's not complicated because simple sells, right? You shouldn't be overcomplicating your company. You shouldn't be overcomplicating the way you make money and adding all of these extraneous elements. I have to watch myself all the time. Opportunities get introduced to me. I start thinking, oh, I know, why don't I just do this? Why don't I just start a group, whatever. There's all these little things, and quite frankly, they're distractions. You just need to dig your well, keep going to the well, and spend some time on offering your program again, getting people into a mastermind, and getting people into one-on-one coaching, and that's it, and delivering those 3 things. YMDD, sorry, stands for Your $1 Million Design. It's the acronym that, yeah, it starts to get used in the community, and so I have a habit of talking about it in that way. So YMDD is your $1 million. Oh, I'm only talking to panelists. Dollar. Great question. Design. All right. That's the program this particular program, which I've been talking about over this time, is called the, again, results focused product blueprint, your $1 million design. And again, this is how it starts to unfold when you can really, if you want to offer all 5 phases, you can start monitoring and tracking what you do quarterly. It's incredibly powerful. Okay, so what is your exercise? The exercise, oh, I didn't set it up. Okay, you have a new exercise sheet. And let me go and find it for you so that you can see it. Here it is. Is that the PDF or is that the, oops. Let me just go and show you. Because the reason I really want you to see what comes next here is I'm probably going to be giving you something that you perhaps haven't had before. Okay, so let me just take a look here. And I know it when I see it. 1, 2. All righty. All right, here it is. This should have come to your box. Okay, so let's just pop this in. And this is something that you may not have had before. And I say this because many people were actually not taught how to plan, structure, and run a company. You have an idea, and you're doing that idea, and you're operating on willpower, right? You got your gumption going, you've got your tenacity in place, but you really haven't taken a moment to monitor and track what the heck you're doing, okay? So I'm just going to change this. Your job is to sell 10. That's what right now your job's going to still be that. So here is a tracking page for you. And this tracking page is, again, you're going to sell those original 10 and you're going to put their names here, okay? Those original 10 are going to be extremely important to you. You're going to want to build a relationship because this becomes part of your selling army after, okay? And that is to really nurture these 10 that adopted you earlier. And then when you're done the course, you're going to ask these 10, who do you know that needs these benefits? Can you recommend anybody, right? And even better, you're going to pay them a commission for that referral, which means they're going to get extremely excited about referring you. And for those of you who don't know, if you refer me, I pay commission. So go ahead and refer me. I'm happy to give you money, okay? And then I want in this little pink line, you're going to put the dollar figure that you earned there. And then you're going to track each quarter. Did you achieve the selling your 10 with you, the selling your 10? Did you sell 10 mastermind programs? And did you sell 5 of the one-on-one, okay? So in this area right here, you're going to put the date that you achieved that, and then over here, you're gonna put the dollar amount, okay? Charge what you want. If you're 20 grand, right, then yay, up here in the Sell 5 coaching at 20 grand, good. You're gonna say the date that you accomplished that, and then you're going to put the dollar amount that you made. This is going to help you. This is a one sheet. You know how I like my one sheet offer? This is a one sheet income tracking for you. And if these don't start to get filled, right, and these dates don't start to get filled that you achieved your goals during this time, you're going to have to assess. That's where you go back to basics and you say, how the heck am I spending my time? When you feel like time is getting away from you, that's where I go back to doing an hourly track. I get on my phone and I set an hourly timer, and every single hour I mark down what did I do during that time? What did I do during that time? And at the top will sit, what am I supposed to be doing during this time? What am I supposed to be doing today? Right? And then you're going to take a look at what is swallowing your time and does it lead to the bottom line? Because if it does not lead to the bottom line, then why are you doing it? Right? You really have to start to assess, why are you doing something that isn't adding value? Adding value is finding people that need your transformation, delivering to those people that need your transformation, nurturing those people that already bought so they can bring more people that need your transformation, and ensuring that your business is running efficiently and effectively. That's, quite frankly, the only things you need to be doing. Why do we have social media? We're going to dig the well before we're thirsty, right? And so that's what we're doing. We're building communities of people that need what we want. Alrighty. So again, this is where I want to remind you that I have an amazing opportunity for you to save on joining me through this program, which is going to precisely help you to come up with your offer, to develop that offer, to sell that offer, and deliver that offer. Okay, that's going to be part and parcel, and it's normally $5,000, and it's going for $19.97 if you use the promo code GOYMDD. That promo code, of course, is not going to last forever. Right now, it's lasting for the duration of our particular challenge that we're going through right now. So if you have been thinking about doing it, please make sure that you, in fact, either reach out to us if you have questions, 818-859-7210, or just email us or ask me in the Facebook page, right? That's where I'm going to be. You know how to get me. I am extremely accessible from that perspective. Okay. Yeah. Rachel has said you're describing how I am right now with my son home from school, how I have to be monitoring my time. Yes, for sure. Now, it's a little bit of a different circumstance, and you're preaching to the choir on what do you do when your children are now home with you. And you're talking to somebody who had her children at her feet, 3 of them, through the entire time I built this company. And so, how do you cope with that? It becomes a very precise activity of time tracking. When the kids were young, right, Dave and I used to, get up, feed, diaper, prep, get them interested in an activity of some sort. And this is, again, before they even went to school. And then we would work. And then we would, one of us would play with the kids for a bit, and then we would work. And then when they went to bed, when they were young, at 8 p.m., we would work from 8 p.m. all out to midnight. So that became a very hefty slot. So you're going to have to reposition your life right now around kids being home. The other issue, of course, is when they got older, when our kids got older, it actually became easier. We then moved them into an online school system where we had 5 of us in the same room. It was awesome. We had me and Dave and Celeste and Caleb and Kennedy, each at their own desks, each on their own computers. They would be doing school and we would be doing our office work. And it created an unbelievable scenario, of course, where I could travel to 39 countries and bring my family with me. So I've been living the freedom lifestyle for a very long time. It's the lifestyle I want to help you implement now so that you can choose how you want to spend your time. People say, why do you go speak? I love to speak. That's why. I love to get paid to travel around the world. To me, that is the greatest gift of all. So that's why I go out and speak. So again, if you want to take advantage of this, just let me know, and you can watch the replays on my YouTube channel. I am just going to take you to the one place here so that you don't get tripped up. Somebody asked, they don't understand the promo code. How this works is there's a special, a generic special going on right now for this 5,000, right? But if you click here, I'm going to show you where to put that code. And you go right here to the promo code and you go YMDD and you click apply. All right. So it's going to reduce it from that price down to the $19.97. And again, if you need to make 3 payments, that is available as well. So that is where we are. Literally, it has been a joy and a pleasure to help you and to take you through this journey and to make you aware pretty much of 2 things. Thank you, Elda. And that is, the first is you can make money and you can transfer your knowledge to an online environment so that you can leverage and take and not be effect of things that have occurred right now, okay? Such as, you know, the COVID-19 forcing us to stay at home. And not being able to, like, all my speaking gigs were canceled. I have definitely been affected by this, in that I'm used to massive income spikes when I go out and speak, right? So what am I going to have to do? I just have to switch my efforts and turn the spigot on my online stuff. So that's where I want you to not have to, you know, become, you know, financially affected when things like this occur. We don't know if this is going to occur again. My guess is it's the second major time it's happened, SARS being, quite frankly, the first. Yes, we've had Ebola and we've had all of these other things, but they were actually in other countries, so not so much in our face. This has, of course, been worldwide. It's in our face. If it's happened once now, it's going to happen again. And so we have to be prepared for all situations so that our business and livelihood can become viable, right? This is what I want to arm you with, to make sure that you have the resources and the help that you need to really roll your company out in a fabulous way. So again, comment on the page if you have enjoyed this journey. I look forward to those that are going to be continuing on in the Your $1 Million Design program, so that I can help you through your creation and movement of your knowledge into the online world. And then I really look forward to you hopefully joining me on my next Facebook challenge. I've already set the topic for that. It's going to be social media. I'm going to really unfold each of the social media platforms to help you understand where should you be spending your time. Thanks. I'm just watching all of the now. So Rachel, you have YMDD. Is there a question? You're welcome, Noel. I'm looking forward to the next learning steps. Very cool. Invite your friends, please. You know, it's not ready today. It's going to be ready tomorrow. And that's fbchallenge.live is going to be ready to promote the next Facebook challenge that I'm doing. Send your friends there. Promote it, please, in your own social media. Say, I've been attending these weekly Facebook challenges that are off the hook. Come and join me and promote fbchallenge.live. It looks like this, okay? Would love to get more people, right? The more people I can help, then I'm going to be able to help people through this crisis, through this shutdown, through this you know, chaos and confusion. I'm going to be able to help put sanity in and show you, if we just strip away all of the extraneous pieces that we don't need, we can bring clarity to our activities and we can really help to get our transformation and your transformation out to the world. And that's what I really look forward to doing. Oh, that was a great idea. People are asking, can you send us the information on how to invite others? I will do that. So I very much appreciate that inquiry. And that's a great idea. We'll actually do a full mail out to you guys. And if you can help me promote the next one, I would love it, right? These are free. Yes, I'm offering additional um, information on how you can have me help you through the next steps. But it's really the content and the information that are the important pieces for you to grasp. And those that need further help, they're going to be grateful that you sent them here, because they need right now a beacon. They need help. They need somebody who says, "Oh, you need to do that? I can help you do that." Right? And that's us. And so I look forward to very much bringing more into our community, bringing more help to more people on the planet. Again, if you need us, reach out anytime. We are here. It has been my pleasure and honor to serve you during this journey, and I look forward to the next one. So bye for now.